Hey there, hey there, hey there, you guys. It's your girl Sonia, your certified AI consultant, your certified AI instructional design specialist and coach, and the owner of Generate IQ Marketing Agency. Come to you talking about some things that we have here in Generate IQ. So let's go ahead and pop into Generate IQ. When you first get into Generate IQ, there are 36 apps here in Generate IQ that will help you with everything in marketing from scroll stopping ads to email marketing to invoice generators, everything under the sun that you could think of that you could possibly need. You'll find it here in Generate IQ. And we will be having new apps added occasionally. But right now, you have at your fingertips 36 apps that you could use. Today, we're going to focus on magic hooks. So this is your interface. Once you sign in, you'll come here, and magic hooks is just this magic hook right here. And we're going to go into magic hooks, and I'm going to show you some of the really, really cool features that you have when you're using magic hooks. Now, what is a hook? A hook is something that draws people in, right? It gets them to pay attention to your social media posts, to your email, to your flyers, whatever that is. Magic hooks is really the first thing that people see. Now, when you come into Magic Hooks, you'll click on the symbol for Magic Hooks. It'll bring you right into this interface. And the beautiful thing about Magic Hooks is this. Here is where you can, whether you're doing this for yourself or if you are doing it for your clients, you can put the project name here, add a project, and then whenever you need to come back to that project, you will simply go up here to your projects, click on it, and move from there. I'm going to go ahead and stick with demo because I created this demo for you guys so that you could see how magic hooks actually work. Now, there are three things that you can deem a magic hook from. You can do simple text, you could do images, or you can even do a website. Now, if you should happen to select text, you'll pick whatever text it is that you're doing. I'm doing a promotion for something that I'm getting ready to do. So this is the description, the business description for that particular promotion. That you would put that in your business description box. Now, right under that box is this section here called valence. Now, valence, you get to choose between positive language or a negative to positive approach. The negative valence highlights a pain point before presenting a solution. So, Sonia, what does all that mumbo jumbo actually means? Well, a valence really is the emotional direction of your hook. That's really all a valence is. It's the emotional direction of your hook. If you are going for a positive valence, then your audience, your clients are feeling hopeful, they're feeling empowered, and you would use words like, here's how to make your content sound confident, clear, and premium without overthinking it. Or you could use something like, here's how to turn one idea into 10 scroll stopping ads in under 5 minutes. Because the positive valence sells the future, right? It makes people lean in because they want what's on the other side. Now, when we're talking about the negative valence comes when you're feeling a sense of urgency. Okay. You would use wording such as stop wasting time posting good morning content. This is why nobody's clicking. Or you could use something like, if your ads aren't converting, it's probably not your offer, it's your first line. When you're looking at negative the negative valence sells relief, right? It grabs the attention because it names the pain that people are trying to escape. So here it is in a nutshell. Use positive valence when your audience is motivated and ready, right? They want better results. You want to use a negative valence when your audience is frustrated or stuck, right? I'm tired of this not working. And you want to give them a jolt or a boost of encouragement. You would use a negative valence. So that's where positive and negative valences come into play. The next thing that you're going to see here is tone. So you get to actually choose your tone, whether it's inspirational, factional, fun, urgent, or fear-based. Now, when we talk about fear-based, we're not talking about scaring people into anything. That's not what we do here. We're talking more along the negative valence line. Right? You want to show or address their fear. You want to address their frustration. And that's what this fear-based is all about. Now, you can also click on this gear right here. When you open that up, it opens up a whole nother world of options that you could use to tailor your hooks. First one being length. You can have your hooks very short or very long. Sometimes I like to hang right here in the middle, or sometimes I go very long. It just kind of depends on what I'm working on and who I'm working for at the time. Persuasiveness. How persuasive do you want your hook to be? Do you want it low or high? So you use this sliding scale to give what's best for you and or your audience. And then, of course, creativity. There's a sliding scale for creativity as well. Now, you also have a section here that asks the question, is this a price-driven hook? Because things are a little different. If it's a price-driven hook, then the wording is going to be slightly different than if it's not a price-driven hook. Okay, so you get to choose whether or not you're selling something or whether or not you're just giving information. That is completely and totally up to you and your clients. Then you have the option to use emojis in your hooks. And you identify here your target audience. Who are you talking to? Are you talking to coaches? Are you talking to social media managers? Are you talking to everyone? Are you talking to teachers? Who are you talking to? Because it helps to get a better result in the hooks that you actually get. Okay. And then here, do you have some example good hooks that you've thought of? So if you thought of something and you're not quite sure how to flesh it out, you can simply click yes and then type it here, and Magic Hooks will see if it can work it into some of the hooks that it gives to you. But for me in this demonstration, I don't. And then here, do you have any recommended trigger words that you want to use in your hook? And this is optional. You don't have to do this, but I did want to use some of these trigger words, such as effortlessly, quick, secret, easy. I want people to hear those words because for me, I think that is going to encourage them to even click even quicker on what I want them to click on. And then here, if you have any other instructions, it actually recommends that you leave that empty. But if you just have any instructions that you want to give, you would simply click yes and add instructions. All right. So you also get to select your language. If you are not you are not English, you have any of these other languages, you definitely have the option to adjust your languages. Once you've done that, you will simply click the button that says create more hooks. Now because I've created some hooks for you all to see because I didn't want the video to go too long. Generally, when you click this, it's going to take anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes to create your hooks. I didn't want you guys sitting that long while it was generating, but I will show you the outcome. We're going to go down here to our very first set of hooks, which is hooks 1, I think this is. No, that's 4. Let's go down to 1. Should be hooks 1. It should bring my hooks up. All right, here we go. Here are my hooks for my text that I used. Now, there are 3 things that help you figure out which one of your hooks are probably going to be the better hooks. Now, with Magic Hooks, unlike anything else, Magic Hooks scores your hooks based on clickability, likability, and availability. So let's talk about that real quick. Clickability is the I have to tap this score. All right. This measures whether the hook creates enough curiosity, clarity, or urgency to earn a click or a read more or a watch if it's a video. Right. High clickability usually comes from pattern interrupts, specifically and specificity, excuse me, and a clear purpose. Clickability answers that question, would this stop you and make you tap or make you click, right? For this particular one, our first one, we got a clickability rating of 95%. So that's really, really good. The second one that we talk about here is likability. When we talk about likability, likability is the do I trust you or do I like the vibe score. right? Even if something gets a click, people generally won't stay or buy if it feels scammy, too aggressive, or off brand. So your likability lets you know how well the hook lands without turning people off. And then the last one that we have here is availability. Availability is the does this feel doable now score, all right? The psychology is that people judge and decide faster when something is easy to grasp and easy to bring to mind. So with availability, the audience can instantly picture themselves doing this and they know the next step. Right? What makes magic hooks so different and so great is that it has a built-in scorecard. So you're not guessing. You're basically choosing based on the outcome that you want. And you can use this for yourself. You can use this for clients, however you want to use this. And it's going to help you so that you already know the clickability, likability, and availability scores of the hooks that it creates for you. All right. So here with this one, this is pretty good on clickability, likability, and availability. Don't wing 2025 posts. Lock your calendar by New Year's Eve. Register for our New Year's Day webinar instead. If you like this, then you can simply copy it and paste it wherever directly into your social media post or directly into your reel or your carousel, whatever it is that you're using. Here's another. Don't scramble tomorrow. Secure your quick social calendar by New Year's Eve. Join the New Year's Day webinar instead. This one has a clickability of 95%, likability of 91%, and availability of 93%. Now, let's say that you have a client and you want your client to choose the top 3 or 4. You can simply go down to the bottom of this particular group of hooks and hit copy all. Then paste it into a Google Doc or a Google Sheets. And that way you can send that to the client for review, or you can sell your prompts. You can sell your hooks. You can sell your hooks because some people are looking for quick fixes and they don't really have time to sit down and do this. So they're looking for quick fixes. They need stuff for their social media posts, for their reels, and for their Instagram videos and things of that nature. Okay. Now, the second thing that you can do with your magic hooks is to upload an image, right? And when you upload that image, you can also generate hooks from the image. It will generate hooks from the image. So that would be section number 2. I think I did hooks number 2, where I uploaded an image and it gave me these hooks. All right. Don't start January guessing. Finalize a 30-day calendar by New Year's Eve instead. Join our live training. Or don't guess your January posts. Lock a quick social calendar by New Year's Eve instead. Save your seat. And as you can see, you check your clickability, your likability, your availability, and you can do the very same thing with a website. All you need to do is pop the URL, the website URL in the top, and it will analyze the website and then give you hooks from that website. I put my website in and it gave me these particular hooks. Go beyond the vision board. Lock down Q1 with a 90-day power plan. Join January 3rd, 3 p.m. CST. Quick wins, structured action, big momentum. Reserve your seat now. So imagine being able to take your client's website, drop the URL here, and I'll show you exactly where you put it. You would come up here to the top, grab the website, drop their URL there, let it analyze the website, and come up with hooks from the website. I'm telling you, Magic Hooks is one of 36 game changers that you will find inside the GenerateIQ marketing platform. It was such a great honor being able to speak with you guys to show you how to use magic hooks. And we'll be back again shortly with another training on one of the other 36 tools that you have inside the Generate IQ marketing platform. Talk to you soon. Peace.